everyone. Today I went to the store and I found some chicken thighs on sale. They are right now $1.29 a pound, and the only problem is they have the bone in them, and I prefer the boneless chicken thighs. So I decided to just buy them anyway because I can just remove that bone myself. It's just a little short bone, and we're not even gonna waste these. Once I'm done taking them out, I'm gonna be making a chicken stock out of that. So I have decided to just show you that, you can save money at the grocery store by just buying the ones with the bones and removing the bone from it yourself. Now I know that the boneless, skinless chicken thighs are going for about $2.99 a pound right now. So $1.29 is a heck of a savings. And let me just show you how to do it. Okay, so we're gonna take our thigh, and there's only one single bone in there. Once it's come from the butcher anyway. So it's just a little short bone. And all we have to do is take our knife and run it down the center of that bone. And then we're gonna work our way around it and just kind of trim it as close to that bone as possible. Now some of these I can do very easily and some are a little harder, so it's just gonna depend on the one you happen to grab at the time. You do wanna make sure that your knife is really sharp, and you just want to dig in there. Like I said, get as close to the bone as possible and just kind of go around it. Now it's okay if you have little bits of meat stuck on here. Just try and get as much of it off as you can with your chicken. But like I said, at the end, we're going to take our chicken bones and I'm just going to throw them in with some water and simmer that to get some chicken broth, and then I can just stick that in the freezer for another time to make soup or gravy. So anyway, so that's all I'm gonna do is just finish these up. Now I also wanna make sure that I can freeze them individually. You know how when you go to Costco and you buy the big bag and they're flash frozen, so everything's separated? What I'm doing is I'm placing them on a cookie sheet with parchment, and I'm going to just freeze them in a single layer. I don't want them to touch at all. Don't let them touch so that they don't stick together. And then I'm just gonna pop this whole sheet in my freezer until it's frozen solid. At that point, then I'll take them out and I'll quickly put them in a Ziploc freezer bag and stick them back in the freezer for another time. Anyways, that's how you can save some money and lower your grocery costs.